Friends, welcome to another new episode of What Happened Today channel. Today has become a thing of the past, so every day is a history. Today is July 27th, Monday. Take a look at what happened on this day in history. 1949 De-Havilland Comet first flight. 1949, the 500-mile-an-hour jet engine, De-Havilland Comet, designed as a commercial jet airliner, flew for the first time with a test pilot at the controls. 1909 U.S.A. Orville Wright. 1909, the world's airplane record for two men was broken in a flight of 1 hour, 12 minutes and 40 seconds over 50 miles, and at a speed averaging about 40 miles an hour by Orville Wright and Lieutenant Frank P. Lamb of the Army Signal Corps as passenger. (1921) Canada housing shortage. 1921, landlords in the city of Toronto are now charging prospective tenants $2 to view apartments in the city. This is in part due to the lack of accommodation available in the city. (1953) Korea Armistice. 1953, an armistice has been signed between Korea and generals of the United Nations. This is not a peace deal but a truce to end 37 months of fighting. (1974) Impeachment charges against Nixon. 1974, the House of Representatives charges President Richard M. Nixon with the first of 3 articles of impeachment for obstruction of justice. (1986) Tough new anti-smoking laws. 1986, a bill is to introduce to ban smoking on all public transport, including trains, planes, buses and coaches, with large fines up to $500 for those who break the law. (1996) U.S.A. Nail Bomb Olympics. 1996, in Atlanta, Georgia, a nail-laden pipe bomb is exploded in Centennial Olympic Park during the 26th Summer Olympiad, leaving 2 dead and many more injured. (2000) Fiji George Speight. 2000, the rebel coup leader George Speight, who led the coup to overthrow Fiji's democratically elected government in May by taking Fiji's Indian Prime Minister, Mahendra Chaudhry, and members of his multi-racial government hostage for 8 weeks, has been arrested and will possibly face treason charges. He was found guilty of treason, and is currently serving a term of life imprisonment for his role in the overthrow of the constitutional government. 2002 Ukraine fighter jet crash kills 85. 2002, a fighter jet crashes into a crowd of spectators during an air show in Ukraine, killing 85 people and injuring hundreds more. (2006) 2006 World Trade Organization talks break down. 2006, the WTO World Trade Talks, which had been started in 2001, break down with blame shared equally around the world. The United States blamed because it saw no point in continuing the talks if developing countries would not open markets to US companies. European Union blamed for protectionism and of using deliberate delaying tactics during the talks. The developing nations because they want state subsidies and import tariffs slashed in the EU and US so they can sell more of their produce abroad. What this means in reality is that the G8 nations will now turn to bilateral and regional free trade agreements, abandoning commitment to help developing nations increase their share of the global market. 2007 Mexico drug money. 2007, after a 90-day period, the unclaimed money that was seized from an alleged Mexican-Chinese drug trafficker, Zhenli Ye-gon's home became the state's property. Once in legal possession of the large sum of money, $205 million, Mexican officials would use the money to fund drug treatment programs, police equipment, and drug prosecution efforts. Zhenli Ye-gon was arrested in the United States the same week the announcement came from the Mexican government. 2007 India Nuclear Pact. 2007, a nuclear pact between the United States and India is officially confirmed on this day. This is the first of such agreements in 30 years due to sanctioning from the United States. In 2008 China-Taiwan relations improve. 2008, the Olympic Village in Beijing opened on this day, 12 days before the start of the 2008 Summer Olympics. The Olympic Village housed 16,000 athletes during the Games. In 2009 China-Taiwan relations improve. 2009, China's President Hu Jintao congratulated President Ma Yong-jeou of Taiwan after his win of the presidential election. This exchange marked the first time leaders of the two countries directly communicated in over 60 years. The exchange marked a positive step towards better relations between the two nations after the 1949 Civil War separated Taiwan from China. 2011 Hollywood producer dies. 2011, Polly Platt, a long-time Hollywood producer, died at the age of 72 of a motor neuron disease. Platt was nominated for an Academy Award for Art Direction in the film Terms of Endearment. Platt had also worked on such films as What's Up Doc, Paper Moon, and The Last Picture Show. 2012 London Olympics officially open. 2012, the 2012 London Olympics were officially opened during the opening ceremony by Queen Elizabeth II. The opening ceremony featured many musical and theatrical performances meant to represent British culture and the Olympic spirit. At the end, possible future athletes were given the honor of lighting the ceremonial flame. 2013 State funeral for murdered opposition leader. 2013, a state funeral was held for the Tunisian opposition leader, Mohamed Brahmi, who had been killed by gunmen in an assassination earlier that week. There were protests following Brahmi's death. Another opposition leader, Chokri Belade, had been killed earlier in the year and it was said the Brahmi was shot with the same gun. Friends, our today's video is so far. If you like the video, give a like, and if you want to know about daily historical topics, then subscribe to What Happened Today channel and press the bell icon next to it. Thanks for watching.